you making?
Eggs.
Eggs. I love eggs.
Do you remember when Top Roll King Artem Taranenko stayed with us?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he made us those special scrambled eggs?
Yes, I do.
Real fluffy, creamy eggs.
Yes.
Well, he made them for us 2 days in a row. And I could have asked him for the recipe, but I didn't. I could have asked him for the recipe since then, but I didn't. Instead, being a typical engineer, I decided to try to benchmark him. So I spent 6 weeks trying to figure out how Artem made those eggs so good, instead of just asking him, which is what I could have done. So what he did, I'm separating the yellows, the yolks from the whites. He didn't actually do that. What he did was I think he threw away 1 out of every 3 yolks. Or he threw away 2 out of every 3 yolks. I think he explained at the time was the yolks don't get as fluffy as the whites, which I think makes sense. I am doing a slight change to that. I just separate all the yolks and cook them separately. So I get, also, what he did, which I think is common in scrambled eggs that I've seen other people make, is they scramble the yolks and the whites together. But then you end up with, your scrambled eggs are all one kind of creamy yellowish type color.
Right.
I don't like that. I like my eggs to be both yellow and white. So these are we're trying to make eggs Top Roll King style with a slight variation. So to compromise, we are making eggs Todd Roll King style. It's a Russian-American alliance on eggs, although it's not really a Russian alliance. He's an American citizen, so it's an American-American alliance on eggs.
But didn't he put like something else in his eggs, like a sparkling silver?
We're going to get to that once I get these eggs separated.
Oh, sorry.
I will repeat what I learned from him, and then you correct me if I'm wrong, because you were here too.
I don't think I watched him do it.
Yeah, we'll cover it. He did. Let's see. I typically eat 2 eggs. You typically eat 4. So I have to cook 6. All right, this will be the last one. And then we will cover stuff. Like I said, he didn't separate them completely. I think I can't remember. If he cooked 3 eggs, he either threw away 1 yolk or 2 yolks. The yolk is the yolk is not the white is the baby bird, so I don't want to throw away any of it. All right, yeah, these are garbage. Okay. So, I had a fork. All right. We'll come over here. You're right. Artem would put like bubbly water in his eggs. I just use tap water because as a grown man, where am I supposed to get bubbly water? So I just use good Ohio tap water. Now, he would use bubbly water to make them fluffier, which makes sense because when you're cooking it, the water turns to steam, which gets a lot more air into the eggs. But we'll just use tap water. We also, I think he just used normal. I don't know what he used.
You might want to shake that up.
We use heavy whipping cream in our eggs.
Yes.
I can't remember what the Top Roll King recipe was. But the Todd Roll King is heavy whipping cream. And you can see I'm very precise in my measurements. Now this is something he stressed. You salt it before cooking it, which makes sense because salt binds itself to moisture. So by mixing the salt in, it gets those, it gets the moisture whipped into the eggs. He took a whisk and really beat the daylights out of the eggs, okay? Me, as a mechanical engineer, love to exploit modern manufacturing technology. So we are going to do something different than beating it with a whisk. This is one of the first of the many liberties I'm taking with the top row king eggs to make them top row. That is better than whisking. So we'll let that sit over there. Let's get our pan hot. And guess I should have been heating the pan all along. Oh yeah, that'll be very fluffy. Only satisfied. Check out the side dishes. All right. I can sit there like that. Let's get my pan hot. Satisfied. You're about to see the genius in the Todd Roll King eggs by separating them. I can get this pan hot. Haven't seen him, Artem, in a while. I know he's got a match with Auden Lorette coming up.
Yeah.
He used to come over for my birthday. We had to have a super match every time on my birthday, but last year we had to go away for that family emergency thing. So maybe this year. This is boring.
Not really. Artem did have good eggs. I don't remember what all he put in them. Because I wasn't in the
I'm trying to
kitchen.
recreate it. It was bubbly water.
What's it?
Or it wasn't ginger ale, but it was like club soda.
Club soda or something like that.
And I know he whisked it, and it was important to let it set with the salt in it.
Yes.
Which is what I did. I don't know if you can see that. Look how thick that is getting with that egg whites and heavy whipping cream and salt. I almost think
There is a whisker there.
I don't put enough salt in it. Well, I'm going to use the blender on this too.
Okay.
All right, let's get a little oil, baby.
I love olive oil.
Oh, I know. I got this out of your nightstand. Can you hand me this spatula? All right. The other trick to Artem top roll king eggs is you don't beat the daylights out of them when they're cooking. A little extra blender time on it. We'll put that in there. And as it cooks, we will lightly fold that over so they don't get beat up too much. We're trying to maximize the air we trap into it. Put the egg whites into the automated egg whisker with the salt. All right, so let's see if we can get the camera on. Now what we do is we just slightly push the eggs over, tip the pan to get them. That pan's a little hot, but coming in hot. We're just going to get these starting to cook until I can get the whites into the same pan. There you go. So you can see how we're getting great big folds of fluffy eggs there. Right? We're trying to maximize the... Oh, here, you can do me a favor, sweetie. Come over here and hold this pan. Yeah, hold it tipped just like that. I gotta turn the heat way down.
Keep it turned this way?
Yep, just until I get this off. Okay, let me have this. All right, we'll pour the egg whites in on this side. Okay, I got the pan now, baby. So now, we're cooking them both the same, but you'll see, I think it's prettier if the white and the yellow is separate. So we'll pull the pan was too hot. I dumped all those eggs in there. Now it got too cold. But we'll just keep the yellow on one side and the white on the other.
Nice bell.
Ding 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 ding.
Nice hip to hip accident too. Ding ding ding.
I won the 95 kilogram egg championship.
Look at that. I've never really watched you do the whole thing. I just eat them.
You eat a lot.
I do like to eat your cooking.
Let me
Pretty.
done here in just a second. Yep.
Does that belt help you out when you're cooking?
Yeah, it's heavy enough that it gives me a lot of stability.
Yeah.
So when I'm beating the eggs, I don't shake all over the place. I'm like
Okay.
rock solid.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Rock solid.
It makes taking a shower a little difficult.
Oh, well, you should probably take it off.
Okay,
Take
so
a
now,
shower.
see how we fold these eggs over? And we're not going to cook them. If you noticed, the top roll king eggs and later the Todd roll king eggs aren't cooked completely dry. They're left almost. It's almost a soft scrambled egg.
Fluffy.
Fluffy is the key. Oh yeah, this is going to be delicious. We're going to put a little dab of this on the top of your head. Your tongue going to beat a hole in the roof of your mouth to get at it. Oh yeah, they're getting nice and fluffy now. Look at that. Ooh. I'm going to have people coming in out of the comments, reaching right through the phone.
Todd roll eggs. Fluffy.
Yeah, there are fluffy eggs. A collaboration between Top Roll King and Uncle Todd. All right, so okay, I'm gonna put this aside.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this off the heat. Let's plate these babies up. All right. Chew.
Oh, yum.
A little pork chop.
Little knife.
A little mushrooms and potatoes.
I'll eat that when you're drunk.
Oh yeah, these are so good. Even the floor is trying to get some. Get you a little splash of color on there. This is where we can mix the eggs together so we get both the whites and the yellows. So you get both the bird and what the bird eats. Okay. Look how fluffy that is. All right, now. Come here, baby. This is the final. Oh, wait. Let's get a little extra salt and pepper on there.
Okay.
We have the fork. Get a nice, look how fluffy those eggs are. Come here, baby. Take a taste. How is it?
Really good.
It's like French kissing.
Delicious.
It's like French kissing an angel, isn't it? It's like having that holy tongue go right into your mouth. Okay.
Yeah, but
Bon appetit. Thanks, kids.
Thanks, kids.
Call your mom.